So Graeme Le Saux, we have just seen the World Cup draw. Italy, Uruguay, Costa Rica. Could be better, could be worse.
It certainly could. I think I would be, as a player, if that was the group, I would feel confident that come next summer we're capable of getting through to the next round. A tough match against Italy up in Manaus. They are a fantastic team when it comes to tournament football, a lot of history. Uruguay have got a tremendous strike force, good midfield, but can concede goals. And Costa Rica, the weaker of the three teams, we play them last. So we've got to be grateful for that, and I feel that we have a good chance of qualifying for the next round.
I mean, with respect to Costa Rica, it's all about England, Italy and Uruguay, and one very good team's not going to make it out of that group, and it's very hard to say which one it will be.
But then when you look across all the groups, there are going to be good teams that are going to be knocked out. I think when you look at Group A and B, Brazil's group and Spain's group, they're very tough groups, and from that perspective, you're in the World Cup final, so there's going to be one, or at least one, probably two teams in every group that are dangerous that you're going to come up against. And I think the way the games are scheduled, I think that's our biggest advantage.
Now, you say Italy are a great tournament team, which they are. They're also notoriously slow starters. They always seem to do just about enough and nothing more, and then really put the burners on when they get into the knockout stages. Is that a positive for England?
It is a positive in one sense, because Italy can't afford to start badly playing against England, playing against Uruguay, and they could find themselves in a very difficult position in order to qualify if they don't play well in their opening matches. So we all have advantages and disadvantages. The way we're looking at trying to find crumbs of comfort, signs that we'll do well, it's very difficult to get too carried away with predictions. But I feel on the base of that group and the way the fixtures have come out for us, I think it's quite a good draw.
And they'll be up against arguably the best striker in the world on form at the moment, in Luis Suarez, who's now got a tricky few months in the Premiership.
Well, people will be giving him a fair bit of attention, not that they're not already doing that, but he's in tremendous form. But he has the same barriers and obstacles to overcome between now and the summer as every England player and every player playing in the Premier League. That's to stay in form and to stay fit in what is a very, very difficult and long season. Cavani also is another Uruguayan striker who's in phenomenal form. So certainly from a Uruguay perspective, they're virtually on home territory. They'll be well supported. They'll be a tough team to play against. As we said before the draw was even made, any group that England ended up in, the rest of those teams will be thinking they're going to be a tough opponent, and we've got to make sure we are.
One thing's for sure, England cannot afford to start slowly. They have to hit the ground running, but sometimes they're better against better opposition.
And it's the first game, so all minds will be focused on that first game against Italy. As soon as the Premier League finishes here next May and the full squad's announced and the preparations begin for the World Cup in June, every England mind will be focused on that first game, and I think again that's a good thing from an England perspective.
Can they get through? Will they get through?
They can get through, and I'm confident in my own little world that they will get through.
Let's hope so. Thank you.